Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to On the Break. We got a good one coming to you. The NBA playoffs has been great. It's been great basketball to watch. A lot of games coming down uh, to the wire late in the fourth quarters of those games. The first round has been amazing. I think it's the best first round that we've had in NBA history. But moving forward, we're going to be doing a preview of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. I think this is a matchup that a lot of people are looking forward to seeing, especially with Steph and LeBron, Golden State Warriors, and the history they have going up against LeBron, especially in those finals that they've had back in a few years ago. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see it too. But just trying to break this down and give you guys some keys to look for in this series. So we'll start out with the Lakers, especially coming off their big win against the Memphis Grizzlies. I think that they really showed up and took care of business back home in LA in Game 6 and really took it to the Memphis Grizzlies. They were really physical with that series, and I think that's something that's going to carry over into the series against the Golden State Warriors. And I think a big key for them in this series against the Golden State Warriors is, are they going to be able to control the pace? Because the Los Angeles Lakers, they would rather play more in the half court than getting up and down. That's something that the Warriors love to do. The Warriors love to get up and down, even though against the Sacramento Kings, the Warriors decided to try and slow down and get to their spots a little more. But overall, and moving into the Lakers series, I feel like they would have the advantage getting up and down against the Los Angeles Lakers. Controlling the boards is going to be a big thing. The Los Angeles Lakers do a great job of rebounding the basketball. And I think that's going to be a big key, especially going up against the Golden State Warriors with Kayvon Looney, who pretty much averaged just about 20 rebounds a game in this last series. I think it was under 20, but not too far off from that 20 rebound a game mark, which is pretty amazing. Um, Hard to get that many rebounds in multiple games. So that's going to be a big key. And like I said, the Los Angeles Lakers do a great job of rebounding the basketball. Of course, you have Anthony Davis down there who has really taken a good approach to playing more of a center role. Throughout the course of his career, he's always wanted to play more of a power forward role. But I think especially with the team that they have now since the trade deadline, he works a lot better in the center role. So he's been doing a great job on the boards. Of course, you have bigger bodies now with Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and of course LeBron James to rebound the basketballs. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be a big key moving forward. And I think most people would agree with this, but having um, consistent shooting nights from LeBron and AD, I know over the course of that Memphis series, it was kind of iffy with AD. LeBron was more consistent, but in terms of jump shooting, he wasn't the most consistent. Uh, so I think that is going to be something moving forward into this next series because against the Warriors, I don't think you're going to be able to have just that many lapses, especially coming from AD. It seemed like he would have maybe a game or two, and then that next game he was going to not play as well as we are accustomed to seeing him play. But those are some big keys that I think is going to um, be pivotal for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think that they're going to come out and probably put Vanderbilt on Steph, put a bigger body on him, like kind of like they did try to do with Ja, and they're going to try and not allow Steph to really uh, take over the game like he did in the Sacramento series, which was amazing to watch. But I think that they're probably going to try and trap Steph more, especially coming off of screen pick and rolls and things of that nature. But moving over to the Golden State Warriors, uh, one thing I think is going to be big for them is team rebounding. I think that they depended on Kayvon Looney a little too much to rebound the basketball over the course of this series. I think if you look at that game seven, one of the big things was their offensive rebounding. Of course, also defensive rebounding, but they did it more as a team. They gang rebounded the basketball, and they just didn't depend on Kayvon Looney to go out and get those 20 rebounds, even though Kayvon Looney is amazing at that, and that is something that he brings to the table that really helps this team go. I do think that they're going to have to help out on the boards. Like I said, the Lakers are really good at rebounding the basketball. They have a lot of big bodies. So I think boxing out defensively is going to be a big key with the Warriors. Everybody has to box out. You can't just depend on Kayvon Looney to go grab the board every time, especially dealing with AD and the rest of those guys on the Los Angeles Lakers. And offensively, I think you got to go crash the boards a little more, making sure you keep somebody back just in case so that the Lakers don't get out on a fast break. But I do think the Warriors should try and crash the boards a little more. And I think with the Warriors having more consistent offense from Clay, from Jordan Poole, from Andrew Wiggins, I think that is going to be a big piece to this game because, like we saw in the Memphis series with the Los Angeles Lakers, there were multiple guys that showed up throughout the course of that series that really helped push the Lakers forward and getting that series win. So I think more consistency from the Golden State Warriors side of things in terms of offense is going to be big and not just depending on Steph to have those big games all the time and allowing him to not always have to shoulder that burden of scoring 50 points in a game seven and having those historic performances, you know, from a night to night basis. But I think that is one thing we can keep an eye on. I think Andrew Wiggins has definitely taken steps forward, especially. I mean, that was his seventh game back after um, missing a lot of a big portion of the regular season. People forget that, but I mean, Andrew Wiggins over this series has been able to get his legs under him and really progress, and now you see that upward trend. I think he's just going to play even better as the playoffs go along. Klay Thompson, I don't think he's going to have as bad of a shooting night had as he had in the game seven against the Sacramento Kings. And Jordan Poole, I feel like Jordan is going to continue to shoot those shots that he's been getting. I think he can try and get a little more separation, try and do better at that. But overall, I think he's going to continue to get those shots that he's been getting and attacking the basket like he does and trying to contribute. I think players like Dante DiVincenzo and even Draymond are going to put in their points when they can, those opportune buckets and making those plays there. So I think the matchups are going to be very interesting. Like I said in the Lakers keys, I'm pretty sure they're going to put Jared Vanderbilt on Stephen Curry. I believe Andrew Wiggins is going to most likely guard LeBron James. So that's going to be an interesting matchup to watch. Of course, probably Kayvon Looney on Anthony Davis, unless they decide to put Draymond on Anthony Davis. I think that's a decision you'll have to make since most of the guys on the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be shooters, unless you put Kayvon Looney on Jared Vanderbilt and force Jared Vanderbilt to shoot. Then you can put Draymond Green on Anthony Davis, if that's the starting lineup that the Warriors go with, unless maybe they go back to bringing Draymond off the bench. Who knows? But sorry, my mic came off. But who knows? I think the matchups are going to be very interesting to watch, especially with the Jared Vanderbilt and Steph Curry matchup and the LeBron and Andrew Wiggins matchup. So those are some things I'm looking forward to seeing. I think this is going to be a really good series. Again, it's a series that a lot of people are probably going to be interested in, just with the history between the Warriors and LeBron alone. But another interesting thing, this is I don't know when the last time a 6 seed and a 7 seed met in the second round of the playoffs, but I would imagine that that doesn't happen too many times. So that's going to be something interesting uh, to see as this playoffs goes forward. But again, I think that just speaks to how great the first round of the playoffs has been. There have definitely been upsets with the Miami Heat upsetting the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, LeBron and the Lakers upsetting the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, I don't even know if it's really upset because I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the Lakers would beat the Grizzlies, and then the Warriors as a 6 seed taking down the Sacramento Kings, and them being a 3 seed. So that's something also very interesting to take away from this second round. Is just the fact that we have a 7 seed and a 6 seed going up against each other in the second round. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing this game one tomorrow, and uh just excited, man. Just really good basketball going on. So yeah, man, we'll see how it goes.